Welcome to Team Wild's Airpower, the biggest and best airgun show on the web. Now you've seen us use a Benjamin Rogue 357 big bore air rifle all across the globe, taking all manner of game. And most recently, we've been using the Rogue to tackle problem sheep in Texas. Once again, we're in the Lone Star State, and this week we're helping out with another management hunt, but with a slight twist. Now, you should be familiar with this Benjamin Rogue 357 big bore air rifle. If you're not, click on this link here to take you through to a playlist of all of the videos we've created with this phenomenal rifle. But we're hunting a little bit differently today. Now, we've already killed a big hog with this in Texas, so you know it's got the penetration power. We've also used a NiteSite NS200 for night vision shooting, but we're using different tactics this time. We're after a sheep, a Barbados Ram to be more accurate. Now, it's on its own, it's old, it's gnarly, way past breeding age, it's got a smashed off horn. It needs taking out. So what we're going to do is get ourselves set up in a blind, roughly 35 to 40 yards away, get some feed down there, try and pull it in, and then we're going to use the NiteSite NS200 not as a night vision scope, but as a periscope. Basically, we've got a hide made up of some old stock fencing. We're going to hide in behind there because they're used to it. They know it's there. They're not spooked by it. And then I'm going to poke the Benjamin Rogue over the top, but not expose my face. Use the NiteSite NS200 to show me through the screen exactly where the rifle is pointing. The other benefit, it also allows me, if it does get dark, the optional ability of shooting at night. Where here in Texas, you can shoot exotic game with night vision. So we're going to get this bad boy set up, get some air in the Benjamin Rogue, and then we're going to go and sit in the hide and wait for nightfall. So there we have it. One uber big bore air rifle, one state-of-the-art night vision hunting device. All we need to do now is get in the blind. I head out to the blind with farm manager Corey. There's a kind of natural blind on the farm created from rolls of wire fencing, and the animals have been feeding right in front of it. Corey's added some greenery to the fencing and a deck chair to create an unusual looking blind. This wire fencing has probably been around longer than Corey by the looks of it, and the animals should be none the wiser that we've transformed it into a highly effective blind. Our Barbados Ram has been coming in every night, so it should just be a case of waiting patiently in the evening sun, and the Rogue will get the opportunity of a shot. There's plenty of game on this working farm, and they roam free between several feeding areas throughout the day. With this being a key evening feeding area, it isn't long before we've got some visitors. As we wait patiently, the sun begins to drop down behind the horizon. And then our ram arrives. Barbados black-belly sheep are usually a beautiful breed, and they're also very resilient. Known for their disease resistance and parasite tolerance, they can take a beating. However, this old ram looks like he's been through the wars. His coat is shedding in clumps, his one horn has been broken off, and his face is heavily scarred. He clearly likes a fight. Despite his resilience, he's just too old, too beaten, and is causing too many problems here on the farm with the other animals, so unfortunately, his time is up. I get him in my sights, but he keeps passing back and forth in front of the deer around him. At this distance, a bullet from the Rogue could easily pass right through him and catch a deer on the other side. I need to wait until I have a clear shot, as I don't want to risk hitting anything else. Finally, as the one deer blocking my shot senses something, lifts its head and stamps away unhappily. Our ram is in the clear. A perfect double lung shot and he's hit hard. He darts away but doesn't get far before he drops and is out for the count.
Now we know sheep are pretty tough. And that was a shot, I'd say 35 yards in front of us. Now as you can see, I used the NiteSite NS200 so that we could remain hidden behind these rolls of wire. This is kind of a makeshift hide. If you try and build a hide out here, it's different for them. They won't recognise it and they might be spooked. But as you can see, we had the deer right in front of us. The ram moved in. Didn't spook them, but when you've got 10 pairs of eyes on you all the time, and right behind us were some axis deer as well, and they could see us, they could smell us. And they were trying to bark a warning to the other deer, but they were far too busy. And then finally, my ram gave me a shot. Now, he didn't know what hit him. It was really quite the rogue. We know it was a perfect shot in the engine room. Walked about 20 yards, just lay down and went to sleep. That's the way to harvest game humanely. Snow is down, we've given the other deer a chance to clear off. They're going to be looking back, so we're just going to hang here for a second until they've wandered off. We don't want to push them too hard, we want to make sure they're nice and relaxed. But phenomenal performance from the Benjamin Rogue. And once again, a different way of using a NiteSite NS200. Not only is it good for night vision shooting, recording your shots, but you can also use it like a periscope so you can remain hidden and just poke the rifle over the top and take your shots. Incredible.
So as you can see, our blind is little more than stock fencing. This ranch here is cattle and goats mainly, a few sheep interspersed. So this old fencing has been here for years. Perfect way to make a blind. Stick a few branches in there, a couple little picnic chairs, nice and comfortable. Lights coming in now, and our sheep is down. The other deer have moved away. Let's go and have a look. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Once again, the Benjamin 357 Rogue clearly showed what it's capable of with this magnificent ram. Now, as you can see on one side, he's got a beautiful curl and a half. That's pretty impressive. But on this left-hand side, he's broken off. Obviously, he's been fighting. Now, he's a good size in the body. And that bullet, here's the exit wound here. It's passed straight through, clear out the other side, double lung shot. Now, he was about 35 yards away from us. I had a clear shot, but he kept passing in front of the deer that were feeding in front of us. But once he'd moved clear, gave me a shot. The rifle, he zeroed the rogue for a couple of inches high at 50 yards, which meant I just needed to aim a little bit low. But once again, the shot's perfect, and the animal literally walked maybe about 20 yards, wobbled on its feet, and then went straight down. And this thing smells like an old goat, but I'm sure on the inside it'll taste pretty good. So we're gonna get this bad boy back to the ranch, get him skinned out, and lambs on the menu tonight. We take the old Barbados Ram back to the farm buildings and hang him up so the guys can give him his final swan song as a tasty mutton stew. Another successful hunt with the Benjamin Rogue 357 big bore air rifle and the NiteSite NS200. To find out more about the Benjamin Rogue big bore hunting airgun, visit crosman.com. And for more information on the NiteSite NS200, visit nitesite.co.uk. Subscribe to Team Wild TV for the best hunting, airgun, deer and bow hunting videos on YouTube.